Welcome to SA Footballer TV. Welcome, Wayne.
Welcome, Tom. How are you, mate?
Fantastic Division 2. We've got our all-new screens. We're covered with our sponsors. We've got sponsors flashing up right now. Hopefully they're flashing
Brought
up.
to you from the beautiful Portland Hotel with some great people here tonight.
Bit of a studio audience tonight.
It is tonight, yep.
And we've got tons of award winners as well that we'll be mentioning throughout the broadcast. And don't forget to check out It's Our Shouts as we give away 17 awards each week, which is great, just for playing for your local club. Yep. Pembroke have bounced back they've bounced back and they've got over the line, that's what we'll say. They led by 2 goals at every change, they got up 2 goals, 10 goals to 8 over Broadview. Could be trouble at Broadview this year. Holbrook and Breeder kicked 3 for Pembroke, whilst Davey was their best.
And a heap of single goal kickers there for Broadview, for Broadview, Pearce and Ferguson the best there.
With big Braden the Prince, he was offered a lot by many clubs. Good to see he stay loyal to Broadview, but I think he might have a tough year ahead of him.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. The early signs and the talk around the traps do point towards towards a tough year at Broadview. So Jacko's certainly got his hands full.
A team that I tipped last week do not have a tough year is Sacred Heart, and they've shown us that exactly. They've gone to Hunter Park, is it? It is called Hunter Park, and they've taken out Oldie. He's leading by 3 goals at quarter time, increasing their lead at every change, except the last. 13 goals 10 to 7 goals 8. Kakuro with 3, Paparella with 2.
Paparella, yep.
Peak Danny Flavelle, my old uni placement student in the best players. So well done to Dan Flavelle. Should have given him an award.
And for Oldie, he's all single goal kickers with Collins and Abbott in the best. So yet again another club that's probably going to look like they had a tough season.
Yeah. They really had a set up last year, and that the error they made, the administration error that cost them games, really derailed them, and they haven't seemed to have recovered. No. Got depth, got C's, got D, so I wouldn't write them off just yet.
And a brand new club getting good there too, I see.
Bit of that going on these days.
Yes.
Unley Mercedes Jets hosted Henley. I was down at Unley on Wednesday night. The ground is an absolute picture. Really good club, Unley. I like Unley. Look, they were competitive, but we expect Henley to win Division 2 with their...
Closer than I thought.
Yep, 5 goals difference, 15 goals to 10. Just quickly, a couple of milestones as well. We've got paper coming out the yin-yang here. 150 games. Congratulations to Ollie Moss and Nate Chettle, both from Unley Mercedes Jets. Also, Nate's dad, Wayne, was the Volunteer of the Week. He's won a $100 voucher. Just for the great work he does behind the scenes. You can, of course, see that, and It's Our Shout. Yeah, that's what we do. We do that.
We do that pretty good, don't we? Yeah.
So for the Jets, once again, always does something. He kicked 2, as did Lundberg and Heaslip. Better players were
Jack, yes.
And Ollie Moss is 150th.
And for the Sharks, Redden kicked 5, Pavlich with 3, and John Cock with 3, and
Sniffy.
And Redden and Lane in the best. So well done to the Sharks.
Yeah, again, I can't help but notice the rest of the best players as well. Smith, Jake Pavlich, Thulis, and Timmy Broadbent. Some good cattle there.
There's a bit of good cattle running around there this year, that's for sure.
Yes. One club that is on the rise after a disappointing grand final last year, but they did get promoted, and it's been a while since they've beaten Gazer, but they've beaten them quite convincingly on the weekend. They've actually come from behind at quarter time, and Athelston have won 14-14-98 to Gazer 7-13-55.
And Athelston, Lukey Rander was Luke Rander?
Yep, it is Luke Rander. Do you know how I know it's Luke Rander? Lukey Rander's kicked 4, he's the best player, and he's won our $50 Div 3 Player of the Week.
Well done, Luke. He kicked 4, Chanella with 2, and Sykes with 2. Rander and Jade Sheedy in the best there for Athelston.
There he is, I found him. Couldn't find him there. So well done there, Loki.
And for Gazer, Tom?
Yeah, Clarkey was the only multiple goal kicker with a brace, and McCready was their best player. Good to see Adrian Stevens named second best. He was the best on ground in their winning grand final for Gazer. Super fit young man, and very bronzed as well. Bronzed young man.
Bronzed, yes.
Yeah, nice. Just in case you want to know who it was.
Yeah, thanks, mate, yeah.
And you tipped this team to make the grand final last week.
I did,
Good tip.
Yeah, and we said that Scotch would struggle, and that was a good tip too. So the final score was Foss 27 goals 11, 173 defeating Scotch 6 goals 844.
It's a 129-point win, mate, and it was at Scotch College, so there's no way to dress it up. Nick Ramarazzi kicked 8 goals, and he has won. No, I've got this one.
Yeah, you've got that one?
Yes, he has won our $50 cafe restaurant voucher for the Player of the Week. He was given second best at the club because they gave it to Rui Ruwalt, but I think 8 goals is a fair effort.
Now,
Underwood also chimed in with 4. For Scotch, did we do them yet?
Janssen with 2 and a heap of blokes with singles. Collett and Lagonic in the best there for Scotch.
Might be the captain, defender and battling away manfully, but I tell you what, he's up against it. No more Kales.
One thing though with Foss, you look, okay, Ramsey kicked 8, but there's a good spread through there as well.
Yeah, we're not going to count them, but just looking at it, there's 10 there. And
10 at least, yep.
Some good footballers and working well with the Bays, I think. They've got a good junior program, and Gary McIntosh, the great man for Payne, he calls it de-recruitment. Sometimes you've got to send these players to the local clubs. You might lose them, but you will get them back if you're doing the right thing and you're promoting their development. Yep. It's called de-recruiting. Watch him give a seminar on it, a club development, and the really poignant point. Really poignant. Didn't need to say point, did I?
No.
It's like saying it's my uncle.
Like saying it's
dad's brother's uncle.
It's our shout. Yes.
Right on.
Okay, moving on.
Just a quick skim of the ladder. Wayne, 4 teams undefeated, 4 teams yet to win. Let's hope we're not having another one of those divisions where top and bottom separate. That's how it feels though, my friend.
It does, doesn't it? It seems to be happening a lot where the spread is just growing. Okay, moving on to next week or next fortnight with Easter having the break.
Game of the round.
Game of the round. Foss heading out to Camden Oval when it's Foss versus Athelston.
That's where Foss play.
I know that.
Fair journey for Athelston. Foss Camden making every post to winner. Both teams undefeated, as we mentioned.
Yep.
I can't go past Foss in this one. They're, just having a look. I can't believe they're not top with a percentage of 70.79, but they're not.
Yep.
Foss will be too good.
Foss for me.
Yep. To knock off top placed Athelston, I guess, would you call it an upset?
Not this early in the year, you couldn't, could you? Next game we've got on the screen here is Henley and Scotch down at Henley Memorial Oval.
Henley by 20 goals.
Henley by 20. Be cool.
With the week off as well, players won't need a rest. I think a chance to go 3-0 with Athelston and playing Foss. Henley will look at this and go, well, this is one we nearly, and percentage. I mean, Henley are 4th with 64%. They need a big win.
Yep.
So they'll get it.
Okay, the next one is Old Ignatius versus Broady. So battle of
2 teams without a win.
2 teams without a win. Down the bottom of the ladder, struggling.
Give me my cue.
Broadview.
Yeah, both teams averaging about 6 to 7 goals a game at this stage this year. I'm going to go Old Iggy's, mate. Old Iggy's at home. I think they're underachieving where I think Broadview might be where they're going to be for the year, around the relegation.
With Hunter Park getting all the renovations done, I think they're playing back on Park 25, if I'm correct, producer.
You'll find it. You'll find it when you're there.
Yeah, he's just nodding away there. But anyway, change of ground. Club Rouge. Yeah, I think, like I said, Broadview for me.
I went against you.
You did.
Gazer and Pembroke at Clemsic Oval. Gazer 1-1. Pembroke 1-1. This is probably the most even matchup of the round. Pembroke coming off their premiership last year.
New coach.
Gazer trying to find their way again in Div 2, having previously been a Div 1 club for a long time. I'm going to go Gazer at home.
Are you? I'm going to go against it because it adds something a little bit different. I reckon Jimmy Allen will get the boys up and Pembroke will win for me.
Yeah, if Stevens and Redetti in the midfield, if they can get their hands, they are on aging list, they get it down to Frederick and Heinze, they'll kick a bag of goals, I think. Hell of an argument going on here over a pool game.
Someone's going to knock on the queue over there in a minute, I think. But anyway, last game of the round will be Sacred Heart and Unley Mercedes Jets down there at the Sacred Heart Senior College.
Yes, Unley McKeeties, as Trevor often called them, will get beaten. Walk again, unless he has a day out, kick 6 or 7. I can't see them beating Sacred Heart. Great list they've put together at Sacred Heart.
Yeah, Sacred Heart for me too, man.
We'll be back in a couple of weeks with more Division 2.
See you guys.